Hello everybody, Matt back with some more RDR2 action. We got some legendary animals out of the way in that last episode, so that's going to be our next two. That is the plan. Actually, it's only going to be the next one. I forgot I was looking at it. One of them that we were going to do, I think it was for the stamina XP bonus by having the trinket. We can't do that one yet. It's something we have to do later in the game, so we'll get to it another time. No big deal. But we do have one we can go get. I had mentioned that I won't give it away at the moment in that last video what it does, so I'll wait until we actually take it down before we do explain what it does for us. But it's a good trinket to have. So we're going to work our way over to Miss Sea Trisket. Overlooking the ridge there behind us is what I was doing.
Arthur,
what?
how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks, and I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that?
So callous about it. I actually wouldn't have minded giving him a few bucks, but apparently Arthur said, nope, not happening.
Hey,
Hey,
Hello, Tilly.
so that feller who was hassling you in Valentine.
I'll tell you another time, okay?
Okay, sure.
Fair enough. But as you see, we get some backstory. So one of these future episodes, we'll come back and just do a lot of talking to people, kind of set some things up.
Miss Karen, how you getting on?
We're just chatty Cathy's this morning, aren't we? What time is it anyway in the game? Let's see, 11 a.m. Okay, cool. So, I've already got us a waypoint set down. We are going after the legendary elk. And it should be, according to our RDR2 map, somewhere kind of in this area, I believe. So, at any rate, we're going to go ahead and pop in up there. Let's go ahead and slow down first, come to a stop. There we go. It's probably cold up here, so we're good with having our cold weather clothing on. It is 52, so it's actually not too bad. We are a little hungry, aren't we? So let's go ahead and eat. Find what we got the most of. Baked beans, like normal. Normally stock up on those pretty well and just throw the can down. So yeah, at any rate, I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere down here. That's where we run into it. And we can't just pop down there real quick because I think this is a big ridge. Or maybe we can. I don't know. We'll see. So now we just gotta wait to trigger that whole legendary animal territory. So let's see where we can go for that. I know, quit freaking out. I tend to just run my horse through the bushes. I don't really care, but it does make her a little uncomfortable. It doesn't hurt their health or anything, so it's not like you're doing something bad. Let's see here. I'm going to locate where this is. No reason for me to just be riding around for a bunch of birds there, weren't there? No reason for me to just be riding around for 5 minutes, just rambling on. So I'm going to find it, and then we'll get back with you in just a minute, hopefully. See you in a second.
Easy, girl.
You're fine, you're fine. Interesting encounter. I've never just come up to a black bear that close and it just stand there and stare at me for a second. As you can see, Miss Sea Trisket isn't thrilled that I did that to her, but... Oh, cool. Just popped up, too. There we go. I was riding with my carbine out. That's normally a good thing to do in this area because you run across stuff like a black bear. Of course, with a black bear, it'd take a lot of shots with a carbine, but really what I'm more concerned of up here are wolves, and that's the desired weapon for them is a carbine, so still takes a few shots unless you get them in the head. Just kind of key to note. Okay, it's coming up on the map, so it's right in front of us. Are you calm yet, girl? You calm? Like normal, we got our poison bow, too, so we're going to go ahead and pop off and get this clue. You just hang right there for us, alright, girl? Right up here in front of us. Okay, cool. So, I knew it was somewhere up in this area. I had to go a little bit further more north to show you on the map where it actually triggers. You see, right in here. I think ultimately it was kind of somewhere down in here where I was looking. But it's right here where we kind of initiate. So, anyway, let's inspect that dung.
Got some ground to cover.
Is that the case? Okay, so we are tracking, and we don't need to be worried about stealth just right this second. That's a cool thing. If you are in stealth and you just start tap to run, your either X or A button, depending on what controller you use, automatically he will just pop up and get out of that. So let's see here. We're probably going to have some tree rub. Okay. We hear an elk. Very, very nearby, of course. So it's kind of weird. I figured it's going to take a lot more tracking. We probably do, but where'd it lead to? There's our third clue. Is that it right there, though? No, it's just a whitetail buck. And a freaking bear. Perfect, too. That's good. But I really don't need him coming up and interrupting what we're doing here. We're after something, so y'all just go somewhere else, please. Thank goodness Citrus get in here. She'd be freaking out, wouldn't she? What do we got? What do we got? Okay, just go away from me. Wherever you are. Let's inspect this fur real quick. There we go. And where is this elk?
Okay.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Am I not seeing something here? I guess that's it, down here. Okay, yep, we can see the antlers popping up, so let's go ahead and get into stealth. Do this quietly. Don't want to freak her out. Or him out. Antlers. Ooh, it's all white. That's cool looking. Come on, get through those trees. Oh, I did not mean to let that go, Axe. Oh, my goodness. I screwed this one all up and screwed the pooch. Okay, we'll get it now, though. Alright, there we go. Horsey Poo hit our way. Lost an arrow in the process. That wasn't good. Oh, don't run into the train. Where are you going? Where is it? It's going to stop right on the train tracks. Oh, this is going to be lovely, people. Well, we're about to find out what happens here. A little risky for us to jump out in front of it. Oh. Oh. Good Lord. Let's get this thing killed. Oh, it's already good. Where's our horse? Okay, I was going to say that's probably what's going to happen. She's going to get hit by the train. Ugh. Howdy. Don't mind me. Well, that was interesting. I just came right here down to the train and got hit by it. At least it didn't suffer long then. It's a big antler, isn't it? So obviously we cannot carry that thing with us. So we can only take the pelt, and the thing is huge, but now we need to get to a trapper, turn this in, and then we will go, as usual, to a fence and get our trinket. So let's go ahead and pop up on the map. Where is our nearest trapper? Should be one pretty near here, I thought. Yeah, down here is one. So we're just going to pop in right out around his camp. Perfect. Let's get this turned in. We got behind him, didn't he? He need to go to the other side. Just traipsing through his camp. Ooh. I bet you can. Alright, good. He's there. Okay. I don't know why I'm having troubles getting off my horse lately. Happened in that last video, too. That one looked like it hurt a little bit more. Alright, let's see.
An albino elk?
Yes, sir, it
Once
is.
in a blue moon back home. Almost never this far. So long then.
I'm here. Okay. Didn't mean to interrupt what he was saying, but okay, legendary oak pelt, 33 bucks. That's good. And we can now craft with it.
Good to see you again.
You too, sir. But we're out. Now we need to get to a fence. Probably want to go down to the Emerald Ranch fence because it's pretty close. What we're going to do is we're actually going to ride down there, see if we come across a random encounter. And if we do, we'll go ahead and do that. Need to get some more of those under our belt. Again, it's 25 total of those, I believe, that we have to have. 66 degrees. Let's go ahead and slow down here a little bit and get our clothes changed because we're going to be burning up here in a second. Just do the average will be good. Alright. Excellent. That's better.
Whoa, back.
Got some interesting trees there. You know what? We are here. Let's go ahead and do it. We actually have to find these. Have to find some points of interest in order to get this. So this is one of them. So we're going to go ahead and inspect this tree. And then you see it's called Trail Trees. Arthur's going to go whip out the journal and go ahead and copy that down. Pretty good artist, isn't he? Cool. There's actually more the further we go up here. I think there's 4 total. I will know once we look back at the RDR2 map. Here's another one. It's pretty cool how they grew that way. So get number 2 out of the way. There we go. Alright, cool. And then let us find the other 2. I see one right there. Looks like a 4.
Okay, girl. There we go.
Okay, settle down, settle down. Probably got an outlaw camp over there. See that plume of smoke, so we don't want to go there. Number 3. I don't know why pencil, always since I was a kid, that's almost like nails on chalkboard to me. Don't know why. So if none of you have ever thought of that, now you are. My apologies, but yeah, I can't stand that. I think it's somewhere down here on the side of this hill. I think. Got a bunch of turkeys running around. Where is it? Where is it? I mean, I know it's somewhere right down here. And while we're here, okay, there it is right in front of us. I want to go ahead and, I was going to say, if I need to whip out the map to get it, I want to. Let's go ahead and knock all these out, but we got it right here. And this should be all the trail trees. And these will be in the description like normal. The link where you can find them. Go ahead and get that pencil scratching out the way. Alright, cool. So, now we're going to head down to Emerald Ranch. So, that's why we do want to ride every now and again instead of just popping around on the trainer, because as you see, we come across stuff like that. And again, we do have to have a certain amount of points of interest anyway. And those are considered one, I believe. If not, well, it's cool to have anyway. And as you see, when you find something like that, it pops up on the map. So, those weren't there before. What do we got? Keep hearing some big grizzlies. And that sounded like a black bear. And you will find those, and wolves. Wolves a little bit rare through this part, but you do see them. We're more concerned about the grizzlies. As y'all know, you've seen it. Black bears don't mess with us. Our horse sure does freak out. I'm sure maybe it's possible to be attacked by a black bear. I never have been. They're always tucking tail and getting out of there. Need to be bonding with our horse here, don't we? Need to go ahead and build that.
There we go.
Now this is some very good spice grounds too. I'm not going to worry about stopping and getting any right now. Or do I want to? Nah, we're just going to get going. Don't know that we're going to run into a random encounter between here and there, but we will see. You never know. But yeah, there's some good stuff through here, and I'll show you later on. There's a very specific spice we will come back to this area for consistently in the future. But can't get to that until Chapter 3, the next chapter anyway, so we won't worry about giving that away just yet. Yeah, we'll just follow the railroad tracks. The road pretty much parallels it the entire time anyway, but maybe a little bit quicker. Kind of reminds me of doing a horse challenge. Once we do the horseman challenges, there's some that we're going to have to. Let's see if this is perfect, because if it is, we're going to get it. Because we're going to need more buck pelts for our satchel. Yep, perfect. There we go. Come on. As you see when you do this, this really drains your stamina. It's almost like swimming, so you don't want to just grab something and hold it. You need to get up to it. Alright, good. Got that taken care of. So we're going to go ahead and skin him. There's no butcher nearby, or I would go ahead and take the whole carcass and then sell it. But mostly what you're going to see when we're doing this, I'm just getting pelts and leaving that behind. That doesn't make you lose honor. As long as you skin it, you're good. But, yeah, what I was saying, that kind of reminds me using the railroad tracks, the horseman challenge. We'll be using those a lot, because there's a couple. The horsemen's, they aren't actually all that difficult, but they're more like race from this city to this city automatically within, you know, certain amount of time. And sometimes it's without touching water. So there's some difficult ones like that, which, again, they aren't too hard, but you need to have that bond built. That's what we're going to keep talking to our horse. But also, kind of the quickest point on a lot of them are railroad tracks. So I know, because I finished my last playthrough, I guess it was last summer, when I actually got 100%. And that was one of my last challenges, because you have to be able to go to the bad part of the map that we can't go to. That's all. It's uncovered since we use the trainer, but as you see, it's highly illegal to get down through here. And you'll just get shot instantly. But let's go ahead and see Seamus here.
Ah, I recognize that face.
Well, thank you. Can we do it, or do we need to get something else? Nope, we are good. So why did we want it? Look at that. It permanently increases the value of looted money by 10%. So that's cool. If somebody had $5.50 on them, well, we get more out of that now. So, pretty cool.
Welcome back, mister. Go on, have yourself a quick nosy.
You know what? Actually, I do want to buy something. We need to replenish our
So old Bob Crawford was livid about his coach getting robbed. I was very sympathetic.
I'm sure you were. He had started to tell us that on one of our, when we discovered him. That was, remember, the cousin that we took. His, by marriage. He's very clear on that, by marriage. But yeah, we want to go ahead and top these off because we're here. We're going to need them. Canned peas, sure. Nope, nope. That's all too much money. Don't care. Okay. Actually, I do want to check something out. Is there any pamphlets we can buy? I know there are. But, yeah, again, I like I've shown you. We're going to go find these in the wild, naturally. Because I don't want to spend, you know, $60 or $55 on that. We can save that money. I was just curious what was there. Because there is one that I don't believe it's discoverable in the wild. Okay, we see it. We see a pup. And we have to buy it. But again, that's one that we can't unlock until later. But as soon as it opens, I do want it. That's one we would buy every time because it's very good. And we'll discuss that when we get to it. Alright, cool. So we're going to actually go ahead and wrap this up, and we'll call that one quits. We'll go ahead and do a Satchel episode for the next one. And we'll try to have that out for you tomorrow on Sundays. So at any rate, I'm going to kind of work myself back to camp. I am going to do something important. As y'all know, I haven't been showing you this. No reason for me to, really, but every once in a while I will. Just as a reminder to all of y'all out there that are playing along, save the game, because remember, we do not have that actually save automatically, because that can just screw with it. So, at any rate, we're going to call that quits. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your weekend.